So now let's talk about multiple offer management. You've heard me say the term multiple offer management in selling real property. Now we do this in personal property and other properties as well, but I want to expand on what the meaning of multiple offer management is. So it simply is the three words in the meaning, multiples of offers. Now the last word, management, is when you receive these offers, how are they looked at? How are they perceived? How are they weighed against other offers? So we have a management tool, a management system that does this all in one setting. So the key benefit for you as a seller and a buyer, because there are multiple benefits on both sides of the equation here, when you're in a competitive marketplace and the offers are coming in, you want them to come in rapid, but how do you determine which offer is the best? That's when you employ multiple offer management. I've been doing this for 20 years. I have the experience, and I can utilize that experience and leverage that experience on your behalf as we're looking at multiples of offers that's coming across, whether it's your real property or personal property. You know what? I heard this one time, and I've got to think just a minute, so I'm going to give this just a second of pause. Okay, so now I have thought about this. I happened to be sitting in a continuing education class one day, and the instructor was talking about receiving multiple offers. And you know what? That was great, because I believe that education is important, and if you can learn from another individual, you do so, and you use that for your sellers or your buyers' advantage when you create or you're putting together the next deal. But I remember this very, very distinctly. The instructor was speaking about a property that was listed, and there was cars around the block. Must have been a great property, or the marketplace was moving so fast that the buyers just want to hurdle in and put offers down. And sounds to me from the story that was being told, this was happening. Everything was going good. Cars around the block, people knocking on the door, we want to look at the property, and then boom, this realtor says, okay, we've got 15 offers on the property, and I told the seller to stop. And I was flabbergasted. Remember, I have training, expert training as a real estate auctioneer. In the midst of receiving multiples of offers at one time, I could never imagine, nor any of my colleagues who are auctioneers, they could never imagine telling the seller, hey, we're just going to stop. We think that we've achieved a price that is okay. So, what happened in that situation, according to the story the realtor was telling, they were receiving these offers and they were coming in, and I got the impression that it may have been too much to manage. So in place of continuing to take those offers, they spread all the contracts out on the table, and they begin to evaluate the terms and conditions of offer number 1. What was the price in offer number 7? So I want to bring this back into focus. When I refer to multiple offer management, once again, I have the skill, I have the professional abilities, we have the software, we have the tools to manage multiple offers online, live and in person, in order to achieve the highest and best price for you. Once again, I'm going to make this solid statement. When I sell your property and we're receiving multiple offers and they're coming from everywhere, under no conditions will I say, let's stop and take this price. What I'm going to do is exhaust all efforts. I'm going to achieve the maximum offer someone is willing to pay. And when I ask the last time, is that all you're willing to pay, whether it's online, whether it's by electronic communication, or whether it's in a live auction scenario, I'm going to ask for the maximum amount of money. Now, I also want to say something about auction. I'm a real estate broker. If it is what we refer to as a traditional sale, I will continue to do the same thing. I will continue to employ the same tools, the same software, the same analyzation products that is if it was an auction. Because my goal at the end of the day is to maximize the highest and best possible price with the best contract terms so you can benefit and you can sleep well at night knowing that you got the best possible price under the conditions that is presented to us at that time. All right, so let's just do a small recap. I know sometimes I get a little bit excited when we talk about multiple offers, competitive offers, but this is serious business. Since 2004, I have been selling real estate online utilizing multiple offer management in some form or fashion. So in these past 20 plus years that I have been licensed as an auctioneer and real estate broker, I have formulated a process and I refer to it as multiple offer management. So in light of the recent pandemic, in light of timely consumption of everybody's day-to-day living, we have developed these tools to benefit you as a seller. So imagine being able to retrieve an offer while someone is sitting in Houston or Denver and they're wanting to move to a certain place, and we receive that offer online. We can do this for you. Now, one thing I didn't talk about is maybe you can save 80 or 90% of the commissions. And you say, wow, I really want to know about that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the buyer's premium in the next segment, but I want you to leave this segment with this in mind. Multiple offer management is a useful, vital tool that can help you benefit in your real property sale. My experience, my skill sets, and understanding of how to utilize these tasks to employ multiple offer management will certainly help you understand that you have sold your piece of real estate, personal property, or other asset at the correct price and a price that you can be happy with.